Good morning, Steve. This is Dale Harrigle from Firestone.
Hey, Dale, thanks for calling. I got to be honest with you. When I saw that I was going to talk to a chief engineer here with a tire company, that you were going to be over my head for the entire interview here. I am not smart, okay? So try and dumb it down for me, Dale, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
Bridgestone Motorsports chief engineer Dale is here. The evolution of tire technology was one of the bullet points here you could talk about this morning for me.
Absolutely. You know, Firestone was at the first race in 1911, and during that first race, to qualify, all the car had to do was run 75 miles an hour.
Wow.
Well, now we run 230 miles an hour at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So tires have come a long way, not only on the racetrack, but also on passenger cars. You know, back then it was common for cars to carry two spares because tires basically went flat every couple of miles.
Oh, really?
Whereas nowadays, you have cars that don't even have spare tires. We have run-flat technology. We have other technologies to keep motorists on the road and get people where they need to go.
How different are those tires that the race cars are? I mean, a lot of fans don't know that these are not normal average tires. If those were on the cars going that fast, they would just squish and fall over when they hit the first turn, wouldn't they?
That's right. A normal passenger car tire couldn't do what our race tires do. And to give you an example, the Indy cars going into Turn 1 on the oval at Indianapolis Motor Speedway are going about 230 miles an hour. The right rear tire carries a load of about 3,000 pounds.
Wow.
That's the equivalent of a Chevy Cruze or a small Honda Civic. So that's the weight of that entire car just on that right rear tire.
And how does that help you as tire guys, tire manufacturers, make better, safer tires for just general people like me?
You know, one of the enemies of our race tires is heat. One of the things we work to do is make sure that the tire stays cool enough that the rubber stays in a good operating temperature and doesn't get too hot. Well, some of the technologies that we use, the fundamental polymers and other fundamental technologies that go into the tire that we use on the racetrack, are the same technologies that can help a truck going down the highway in the Arizona desert when it's 110 degrees outside, because that's also an application where you have to worry about how much heat the tire is generating. So things of that nature, the fundamental technologies, the polymers, the components that go into the tire, are where racing improves tires in general.
Firestone's all over the cars for the Verizon IndyCar Series and the Angie's List Grand Prix of Indianapolis. Are you nervous for tomorrow's race at all?
You know, we put a lot of time and energy and effort into making sure that we are completely prepared. And I would say, no, I'm not nervous.
Okay.
I'm always happier when the checkered flag falls.
Right.
But I wouldn't describe it as nervous.
And Firestone is going to be on the winning car for the 100th running of the Indy 500 again, right?
That's absolutely true. We have all the Indy cars, all the cars in the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500, and we were there at the first one in 1911. We'll be here at the 100th running, and can't wait. It's going to be an epic race, and what an interesting story and for Firestone, and what a story that really only a few companies like Firestone can tell, being around for the 100th running of the Indy 500.
All right. Dale is the Bridgestone Motorsports chief engineer, talking tires this morning. Thank you very much. I hope to see you at the track. We're going to be down there on Fast Friday for the morning show, the Wake Up Crew. We always do that. Maybe you can pop by and say hello in person.
I'd be happy to. I'll certainly be there.